and this is a favourite for me, Kessen 3. A bit of background. Koei are masters of games that relate to the Far Eastern mythologies that predate the 15th, 16th century. They have got a score of games based around this era. We've got the likes of The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, that's based on the Chinese retelling of actual historical events from that time. Dynasty Warriors ties into that as well. We've also got Samurai Warriors, which is based in the 15th, 16th century of what was happening in Japan. And to tie into that, we also have Kessen 3. So what's Kessen 3 about then? So as mentioned, it's coming into the early 16th century, and during that time for Japan, the country was in a feudal state. Countless warlords were battling for control of territories, but there was one man, Lord Nobunaga Oda. He sought to put an end to the constant squabbling over territory. He was going to unite a country by claiming it for himself. And once his deed was done, he would return the country of Japan to its people. So, how do you fight in Kessen 3 then? Well, it's all about planning. This game's split up into 3 stages. You have a post-battle planning stage, a pre-battle planning stage, and the battle. And there's an air of tranquility in your pre-battle planning stage. Basically, you get to overlook your land, review your battle records, do a bit of shopping. And the shopping is a key part of this game. Every battle you win, you'll acquire gold, and with that gold, you will mount up and buy new warriors, new equipment, new abilities, and new skills. And you are an integral part to progressing in this game, because Kessen is all about experience. If you lack previous battle experience in this game, the next battle will eat you alive. So you're happy with how things are going. Now it's time to spoil it by having a nice fight. Well, it's not actually spoiling it, you know, it just destroys the peace that you kinda had going on. So, you get in there, there's multiple targets to choose from. Some of them are relevant to the game's progression, some aren't. The ones that aren't, you don't have to do, but they are advised, as this game does have a very big reward for exploration of each area in it. There's secret items scattered all over the maps, and you'll find yourself not wanting to finish a battle and killing that last opponent, so you can go around the map, have a look around, and make sure you've uncovered every secret that map has to offer. So now you're actually in the fight. You've got your plan done, you assign your units, you've told them who they're attacking, you take on your own unit, and you get in the fight. Fights are really easy. Simply, you use the analog stick to control your way to one of the red dots on the radar. Yeah, there is a radar. I know it's 16th century, but, you know, it's there to help you, not to make the game look any better. And you approach your target, and you get in the fight. So, your units comprise of everything. You've got spearmen, mounted spearmen, swordsmen, riflemen, archers, ninjas, even little farmer guys that throw shovels or something at stuff. Anyways, simple press of the square button, you can do it in a combo of 4. If you achieve that combo of 4, you get a halt bonus. Halt bonus doubles the damage. Excellent stuff. Now there is a skill for pretty much everything in this game. You've got spells, attacking spells, healing spells, defensive spells, things that make you move faster, attack stronger, but the best skill of all is Rampage. And Rampage mode is an absolute carbon copy of Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors engine. It's almost as if they got the same guys in that code it. It feels that good. And basically, you're the commanding officer, you get in the fray, and you just have an absolute power rush as you kill all these enemies. And it's that Rampage mode that opens up this game. You don't have to be a real-time strategy fan to play this game. If you like your hack and slash games, if you love Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, you can pick this game up, enjoy it, embrace it, and love it for Rampage mode alone. The controls are an absolute dream. Very few button pushes, analog stick to move, and you're away. One button to attack, one button to select your skills. The only difference comes in where you're doing your planning and your pre-planning stages. And the whole thing's held together by these absolutely gorgeous cutscenes. This is some of the best FMV going on PS2, people. They're an absolute dream to watch. The music also is absolutely beautiful. People always accredit Final Fantasy games for having amazing music. This is something that meets that bar. It is an amazingly theatrical feel to it, which is what they're going for, is a theatrical gameplay that has action elements in it, that manages to portray this absolutely touching story of these personal characters well. You really do begin to hold an affinity with these characters, especially Nobunaga. You realise that this is a man who is extremely strong, and as the game progresses and you fight enemies, you will actually find that your enemies turn into your friends. They have fought the strongest opponent in all of Japan, and they've realised that you have the ability and you have the will to make your dream of a unification of Japan come true, and with that they entrust themselves, their army and their skills onto you. And that is a really rewarding part of this game. You feel so good to have these enemies turn into your friends and to realise that they have amazing skills, and you'll find that you will actually use a large part of these people in your main makeup of your army. And a good example of this is when you get your first Portuguese officer. This was a time in history when the Portuguese were expanding and exploring the world, and at the time they came to Japan, and with Japan they brought incredible worldly knowledge and firearms. And when you get that first Portuguese officer and you get to use riflemen, you realise that you have unlocked an extra bit of power. And it diversifies the game as well, because this isn't just a Japanese game anymore. It's medieval too. You've got those Portuguese units there that are riflemen and swordsmen. So let's recap. It's a beautiful game. It looks beautiful, sounds beautiful, plays beautiful. You do have the open manual to check out the controls for this game, because there is a massive difference between the controls in your planning, pre-planning, strategy and action sequences, but it's nothing that you won't be able to pick up, and it is an extremely simple game to play. Even the strategy side, if you're not a big strategist, they do have cookie cutter strategies for you to just put in and play the game and get straight to the action and enjoy the story. One of the complaints I've had when I do my reviews is that I don't score things, and that's not going to change, but I will give it a word. Kessen is beautiful. No, it really is no secret, people, that I love this game. You've seen what it has to offer. Turn the volume down, don't even hear my voice. Just watch the game play out. It's beautiful. Everything about it is so perfectly executed. Yet because it's a real-time strategy title, and because it's a real-time strategy title on PS2, it's highly overlooked. And it shouldn't be, because this game is more than an RTS title. It is an experience. The cinematics, the music, the feel, everything. You will love this game. Kessen free, just pick it up. If you can't find it, get Kessen 1 or 2, or go get a Romance of the Three Kingdoms title. Please, you will enjoy it immensely.